Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, in our last video we introduced you to the brain add-ons for the Divi builder here, and it's absolutely free. And today we're going to take a look at one of the modules. I'll put this link below the video. Like I say, it's absolutely free if anybody wants to download it and check it out. So I've got a page here. And I've got one of their scroll image modules. It just looks like a regular image. It's got that nice little animated icon on it. And when I actually hover over it, it's going to scroll to the bottom of that image. And it's quite a long image right there. And when I let go, it's going to go back up to the top again. I'm using a sort of image of a website page, which is ideal for this sort of thing. Obviously, you could have all kind of different things to do. But it's really easy to do, so let's get started. I'm going to enable the visual builder. And once enabled, let's add a new module. Divi comes with the light grey ones, and there's plenty of them, just about plenty enough to build any sort of site here. These bluey purpley ones here, the ones you get with the brain add-ons here. And the ones that I want today is a scroll image right there. So I'm simply going to add my image. Like I said, I've got a long one. It works best with long ones. I've got one right there. And as you can see, it's put the image in there for us. And by default, it's just going to scroll to the bottom when you roll over it. If somebody's mousing over your site and they happen across that, it's going to get their attention pretty quickly. Okay, so we've got our image. Put your image alt text in there. Really, alt text should be a description of the image. A lot of people use it for keywords and geolocation data. That's entirely up to you. You can show a direction icon if you wish. I did that on the one that's next door to it right there. So just switch that on if you want to show one of those. Choose the icon that you want to show. Let's use that one. I think that's probably the one I used before. Yeah, it was. Okay, let's use this one. You can use an image for the icon if you want to and upload your own. And you can animate your icon if you wish. And as you can see, it's sort of bouncing it up and down. Let's go into our settings next. Now you can have it scroll or mouse hover, or just with the scroll wheel. I like the hover because then people don't have to do anything. Bottom to top, top to bottom. I'd say this is top to bottom, but for some reason it's got it listed as bottom to top. Perhaps I'm misunderstanding here. See, there's bottom and it says top to bottom. I'd say that's bottom to top, but I could be wrong. Now the scroll speed to me, that's pretty quick. 700 milliseconds, just under 3/4 of a second. I'm going to make mine a lot slower, almost 3 seconds, or even 3 seconds. To me, that adds a bit of drama, and it lets you see it a little bit easier as well. If you want to link it to somewhere, obviously put your link down below here. If you're linking to your own site, leave it in the same window. If you're linking to somebody else's site or a different site, put it in a new tab. That way your site stays open. That's best practice there. I don't want to put a background in. Now let's go over to our design. Now you can choose the height of your image, how much to reveal or not reveal. You can just reveal a tiny bit and it'll give you a lot more to scroll. But I think the default was fine. If you play with this and get lost, just simply select what you've got in there and delete it, and it'll go back to the default, which was 350. Now you can have an overlay color. Just hit the image overlay and you can have a gradient or a color. Let's, for fun, put a little gradient in this one. As you can see, there's a gradient, but I want to be able to see our image through there some, so I'm going to grab the color, grab the opacity and pull it down so we can see some of our image in there. And this is common to all Divi modules. There we go, we've still got a fair bit of gradient in there. I'm going to turn that icon white in a minute. When we hover over it, the gradient's going to disappear. If you want, you can make it a circular gradient, emanate from the middle outwards, and you can change the direction to get some crazy effects going on with this. Complete split right there. Play with it, get it how you want it. I'm going to leave mine just like that. Now here's the icon. I'm simply going to make mine white so it stands out nicely. Don't want rounded corners on the icon because it's rounded as it is, so that's fine. And I don't want to put a border or anything around it. Don't want to put a border on my image. I think I'll put a bit of box shadow on there just for fun. And I think we'll call that done. We'll just have a look down, make sure we haven't missed anything. Filters, transform, animation. Don't need to put any of that on there. And all the regular advanced features, CSS, classes, IDs, and custom CSS. So, should be good to go. Let's save this. Save our page changes. And exit the visual builder. There we go. There's our image. It's got that color overlay and the animated icon on top of it. When we hover over it, the icon disappears as well as the gradient. And we've got our nice scrolling image easing in and easing out there. And that's a nice little feature. Like I say, that's the free Divi Brain add-ons. Link will be below the video. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie with System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.